In this lesson, we're going to take a look at some additional things that you can do with Peach. Now that we've actually looked at doing HTTP fuzzing as well as email fuzzing, there are a number of other things you can do with Peach as well. So here I am in the Peach samples directory, and we can take a look at the different things that we've got available to us. Here's actually a good one here. Let's take a look at the file fuzzer. And we'll take a look at the filefuzzer.xml. This is actually designed to run under Windows. I'm actually logged into Linux right now, which is where I have Peach installed. So you can actually run this under Windows if you had Peach installed there. But I did want to show you what we've got. We've got the state model here, and we've got an agent name with the Windows debugger, and that gives us the ability to actually launch the Notepad program with the file that we generate from this particular XML, or this Peach Pit as they call it. So we've got the monitor, we've got the agent, and here's where we've got the test. And what we're going to do is we're going to generate a file name, and we're going to call it fuzzfile.bin, and it's actually going to use the state model state. We're going to go back up here, and that uses the data model right here with test template, and it uses a string value of hello world. We're going to do some fuzzing around that, and we're going to generate a file that we're then going to feed into Notepad and see how well Notepad handles that. That's how you could do some file fuzzing. We could also do things like, here's a network fuzzer, for example. And let's take a look at the network.xml. And here we've got the data model. Again, they're using hello world. They're calling this an HTTP request. The state model just uses the data model, nothing more than that. And down here we've got the publisher, which uses a TCP client with a host and port. And this is more or less what we've looked at before. And we've got the remote agent for the agent name, and we're doing a little bit of Windows debugging. We can do all sorts of things with file fuzzing. Now we could also do an XML analyzer and do some XML fuzzing. Let's take a look at that. Right here we've got the data model, and that shows an element and an attribute value, and then we're going to close it in with brackets. The state model is going to output the data model, and then we're just going to spit that out. That's how you could generate potentially bogus XML and then feed that into an XML reader. You can see between network and file fuzzing, we've got a lot of capabilities with Peach, and really the things that we've looked at just scratch the surface of the capabilities that Peach has when it comes to doing fuzzing of any sort.